Welcome to the Sprint2 Planning Meeting video for Team Startup FIU Entrepreneurs. The product owner for our team is Mr. Bob Hacker, and our project mentor and instructor for the course is Dr. Masood Sajati. My name is Emmanuel Henley. I'm a developer on Team Startup FIU Entrepreneurs, as well as the creator and narrator for this video. During our original pitch with our product owner, Mr. Hacker, it became evident that our user stories needed a little more work because they were not as clear as we had previously thought. In order to rectify this, we emailed Mr. Hacker our list of user stories for approval, but ultimately his approval only came after a face-to-face meeting rather than an email reply. In the meantime, our team members were all assigned to the user stories that focused on the setting up of the development environment, which included downloading the source code, setting up the database, and looking through the code to understand what is currently available. Our meeting with the product owner took place in Startup FIU in the Mark Building at 10:30 a.m. Friday, September 21st. This meeting lasted exactly 30 minutes, and during this time, we had a chance to discuss our user stories with him. During this meeting, some user stories were removed whenever Mr. Hacker felt it to be unnecessary. In addition to the user stories that were removed, there were user stories that were also added. These user stories were among the ones that the product owner felt vital for the success of the current version of the product. Lastly, we ended the meeting by going over the now updated list of user stories and prioritizing them based on their importance. To summarize, out of the original 23 user stories we had proposed, 4 were removed, 3 were added, and 1, the description was changed to better reflect the product owner's needs. Here, I am going to quickly scroll over the meeting minutes that resulted in the meeting with Mr. Hacker. After the meeting with our product owner, we updated our backlog to reflect what was discussed, including updating the priorities that were outlined by Mr. Hacker. For user stories that were too large, they were either turned into epics or broken down into more manageable sized user stories. Each team member was then responsible for choosing one of the user stories that had the highest priority that would be able to be completed prior to the end of the sprint. Here you can see Sprint board for Sprints 2 with all of our assigned sprints to each of the team members. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions regarding this video, please feel free to contact myself, Emmanuel Henley, at the email provided. For any questions regarding this project, please contact Dr. Masood Sajati, project mentor, at the email provided. Thanks again.